Hello everybody, Average Gamer here, and welcome to another Let's Talk. In this episode, things I would like to see added to the game. So, if you don't play World of Tanks, some of these ideas may sound amazing, but these are options that are available in the XVM mod for World of Tanks. World of Tanks doesn't allow mods to a point, though they heavily restrict their mods due to, obviously, helping to fight cheating and things like that. So, a couple things that I know are in the XVM mod for World of Tanks, or my eyes just World of Tanks, versus Mechwarrior Online here. So, first things first. Last known position on a map. So when playing, I would like to see if I can look onto the map real quick and just see on the map generally who's been spotted and where they were spotted. I can kind of figure things out. And even if it said the name of the class of the mech, for example, on top of it. Now, I know information warfare is going to be something coming out over the next little bit and slowly being phased in with the new battle computer with the Cyclops and the ability to see where people are facing and things like that with the Atlas, the DDC with the command console and things like that. So I know they're in the process of integrating certain features. What I would see is a little bit of growth in those features. So, for example, I don't have to see where a guy's facing. I would like to know what kind of mech he has, though. So I'd like to see on the map, it say, just Atlas, AS7, or an Enforcer, ENF, dash, whatever. Just so I know what that mech is at a moment's glance. Also, when someone brings my line of sight, I want to see it in gray on the map, or like an off gray, so I can still see it and read it to a point where it says the name of the mech, and basically it shows the last spot where a mech was seen. So that way I don't need to know where a guy is pointing. Because if I see a guy behind a building on the left, a couple seconds later it pops up on the right, I know he's moving. I know he's going in that direction, so most likely that's the direction he's looking. So I can run in behind him, give him some surprise butt sex with a Gauss or an autocannon or some lasers if I'm in a light, and just say how you doing, bend over, and say goodbye. Another thing I would like to see is when going into a match, I would like to see what the odds are of me winning a match. So, for example, you drop into a match, everyone's name's on there. I don't want to see the mechs on the other team. That would be unfair. That's something that World of Tanks does that I don't like, because that way you can see what tanks are on the other side and go, okay, so and so are running the following tanks. Therefore, I know I want to go after the following players because I know I can get at them easier. No, that's giving away too much information. What I would like to see though is Mechwarrior Online or PGI give us the win-loss record or the win-loss ratio. Just give us a percentage. I want to see anyone with a percentage, say, in between, we'll say 40 to 60 in gray. Anything below 40 starts going yellow, kind of an orangey, and then red. Anything above 60 starts going to starts off at like a bluish color, and then goes to a full bright green at 100%, or the higher you get as well. So that way, at a quick glance, I can look to see who's either on a roll, or so I can kind of stay with them, stay near them, work with them. Who I also can see to stay away from, and also who on the other team I need to be afraid of and pay more attention to. Most likely, now, someone could have a 0 win rating. That's because they've just started playing, right? I don't know. Or they could have really bad rankings in the last little while. Like, have it so that it's the last month, just the last month of play. So someone hasn't played all month and they have a 0 rating. That's no big deal. They win one, they're at 100%, right? So there you go. That's one thing I would like to see. In conjunction with that too, I would like to see where it says somewhere in there what my chances are of winning. So it'll say, hey, just so you know, using all these stats of win-loss for both the winning side, or the side A and side B, side A has a 62% chance of winning. Just because it'll look at everyone's win-loss rating and just break it down. Break it down. I'm not going to sing, don't worry. So that's something I would like to see. Then, also, obviously, have also maybe rewards associated with that. So say I drop in a match, I look up, and it says our team has a 37% chance of winning. Meaning that we have over a 70% chance of losing. Right? So it's 70% a loss. So basically, we have a 70% chance of a loss. So the odds are we're going to lose. Now, I would like to see some sort of reward associated with that, right? Like, say, it's a 70% loss. We go out, we ruffle stomp the other team. I would like to see some sort of bonus with that. Like, if you're doing really bad, have the game throw you a little extra C-bills here and there. Make it so that, things are a little bit better. Like, I know Mechwarrior Online right now has the ability to throw 2 times XP at everybody for the first win. I like that. I would prefer, other little extra bonuses here and there, such as, like I said, if they could sort of indicate who's going to win, who's going to lose, have it so that you can kind of hedge your bets a little bit. Look at it and go, okay, the odds are we're going to lose, so I'm going to try even harder because I know I'm going to get, an extra multiplier to my money. Well, if you also have a high winning percentage, you get bonuses with that as well. Like the better you beat the other team, or the closer the match, the less of a bonus you make. So I know it's right now. It's 100,000 if you win and 50,000 if you lose. Still keep that, but now set it up so that if you're supposed to win, you only you get 70,000. You get an extra 20. If you're supposed to lose and you win, actually let's go with win. Sorry. So if you win and you're supposed to win, you get 120 grand. So you get an extra 20,000. If you win and you're supposed to lose, you get 150. So you get both the loss and the win. Which is only fair, right? It gives you an extra 50,000 as, because you're supposed to lose. So they already had, it's always like, okay, we're getting 50 grand no matter what. But then you win, it's like, okay, we'll have the 50 grand and have the 100 grand. Now, say you win and you were supposed to win, you just get 100 grand. No big deal. If you lose and you're supposed to lose, you just get 50. If you're supposed to win and you lose, well, you get your 50 grand. But that's it, right? So, I kind of wish you could knock down that, but then that'd be penalizing players. So, if you're supposed to win and you lose, you get 50 grand. There you go. If you're supposed to win and you win, you get what you're supposed to get. Like I said, the reward there is if you're going to lose, you win. Can't really do like a ruffle style bonus or anything like that. But I mean, I kind of wish you could penalize people if they lost and they were supposed to win. But I know what happens. Like I've been in matches where, we wiped out 2 full lances of units. They wiped out 1. It was 4v8 and we still lost. Don't know how, but we lost. Theoretically, for the way we were playing, we were supposed to win, but we lost. Can't really penalize you, right? Can't be like, well, you're supposed to get 50 grand for a loss, but you were supposed to win, so you're not even going to get that. That's penalizing you, so I can't really do that. But have that extra bonus money in there. So that way you just don't get any bonus money. So if you win, you're supposed to win. No bonus money. If you lose and you're supposed to win, no bonus money. If you're, and then same way as well. If you're supposed to win, or if you're gonna lose and you do, well, there you go. Basically, everything happens the way it is. No one gets any bonuses. The only bonuses basically are the losing side if you're supposed to lose and you win. But yeah, so there you go. Still an idea, or even still give 10 grand to the team that was supposed to win but lost anyways. There you go. You get 10 grand. So 20 grand if you win and you were supposed to win. You get 100 grand. If you were supposed to lose and you won, 150 grand. If you lose and you're supposed to lose, 50 grand. Lose and you're supposed to win, 10 grand. So there you go. So there's a bit of a extra way to throw in just a little bit of money. And it's not much. It's enough to buy, the odd weapon here or there or ammo or whatever. But it's there. But that was just an idea of things I would like to see. But the main thing obviously would be additional rewards. those percentages though. So I can look in my head going, I need to take out the following players on the other team to solidify my chance of winning. I mean, you can always do that right now if you play enough. You start recognizing names and things like that, and you know I have to take out the following guys. No problem. If I take them out, I've got a better chance of winning, type thing. That's something that kind of already happens. Associated with that as well, as I said, one of the things I really would like to see is a recorded last position. If they could put that in with, say, I don't know, another version of a mech, part of information warfare, that would be good. I would like that. That would be a good idea. Slide that in there somewhere. And that's it for this episode, really. So as I said, well, let's see. Last known locations on a map, winning loss percentages for each person and then a team, and then rewards associated with those percentages. So there you go. That is all for me today. Still got a bit of a head cold, still a little groggy, still congested. There may or may not, there should be a video coming out Saturday. Friday is Canada Day. So fingers crossed that I'll be able to do my my live streaming on Saturday if I'm not too hungover. I'll see what I can do. But until then, see you guys on the battlefield. Bye-bye.